Now, let's look at this example over here. So it says that a calculator generate a random number between 1 to 100, all right? Between 1 to 100 inclusive. Now, what does this sentence tells you, all right? So it's telling you that we are including the number from 1 all the way to 100, all right? Or mathematically, we can write like this. Okay, so we are including all the numbers from 1 to 100 here, right? Inclusive, okay? Now, over here, they ask you find the probability that the number is a multiple of 10, okay? Now, for this type of question, I will not suggest you to write down from 1 to 100 and then circle which one is the multiple of 10 because that will take too much time, okay? So instead, let's find what's the multiple of 10 here. So for question A over here, my multiple of 10 tells me that is 10 times 1, 10 times 2, and so on. So that's going to be my 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100, right? So these are all my multiple of 10. 10 times 1 all the way until 10 times 10, correct? Okay, so what's the probability of that is the multiple of 10? So since I know over here they are 10 and it will be over 100, okay? So there are 10 numbers over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the total number of outcome over the total outcome, which is 100 numbers over here, okay? So that's for A, yeah? And then B, multiple of 11. So I will do the same thing, 11 times 1, and all the way until you reach until here lah. So what do you get? So 11 times 1, I'll get 11, and continue, I will get 22, 33, and so on. All right, so that's all, okay? So more than that, I will exceed the range already, correct? So how many numbers I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my probability that it is the multiple of 11 is going to be 9. That's my number of outcome here out of 100. That is my total outcome, right? And C, multiple of 10 or 11. So again, we see this word again, or. So in probability, the word or over here means addition. So you can add up the probability. Okay, so you can add up the probability. So multiple of 10 or 11. So probability that is the multiple of 10 or 11. So what it means over here is probability that is the multiple of 10 plus probability multiple of 11. So we already find out what is all the probability. So this is 10 over 100 plus 9 over 100, and that will give you 19 over 100. So that's my probability over here. And the last one, D, not a multiple of 10 and 100, all right? Not a multiple of this of 10 and 100, okay? So again, we are going to use back our understanding on this again, the maximum probability. So again, when you add up all the possible events, okay, it's gonna be equals to 1. So I'm gonna write this down. So the probability of multiple of 10 or 11, all right, plus the probability that is not the multiple of 10 or 11, okay, it's going to equals to 1, correct? So because if I were to include these two, I'm going to include all the numbers, correct or not? So the total of all the possible outcome is going to be 1. That's the maximum probability over here. So I'm just gonna solve this right now. So this one, my probability, we already found it, which is this one, which is gonna be 19 over 100 plus this is my unknown. All right, for example's sake, I'm just going to call this my x. Okay, that's my unknown, that's my probability. Okay, and this is equals to 1. Okay, so after that, I'm just going to solve this like any regular probability algebra question. So I'm going to take 1 minus this one, I move over, I'm going to get 19 over 100, which will give me 81 over 100. Okay, let me double check that. All right, yes. All right, so that's how we solve for this question over here. Okay,